Hi, you're watching the Fit and Famous video series, and we are here with the gorgeous Famke Janssen. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
We're so excited to have you here. I know you have a great, exciting new project coming up, Bringing Up Bobby. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, I wrote in, as my directorial debut, I wrote and directed Bringing Up Bobby. It stars Mila Jovovich, Bill Pullman, Marcia Cross, and a little boy named Spencer List and Bori Cochran. And it's set in Oklahoma. And we shot it in 20 days in the summer.
Wow.
Yeah, it was very hot. But it's, you know, it's sort of like a modern day Paper Moon, Bonnie and Clyde type of story, but with a mother and a son.
Love that.
Yeah, she's stealing and conning her way through Oklahoma, but all for the better of her son. And things, of course, don't end up well. But still, it's all told in a light-hearted way. So.
And what made you want to be a director? Try that.
I've wanted to do it for a really long time, and I think as an actor we learn so much about filmmaking being on set, and you see it of course with Clint Eastwood and many other men in the business who've done both, and I've wanted to try the same thing because as an actor you're on set, it's like film school. You see every department at work, and I've gone to school myself for writing, Columbia University, so it's something I've been doing for a while, and finally this, you know, it took, I'm saying it like it really didn't take that much time, it took about 5 years from beginning to end.
Amazing.
But,
and that's September 28th, you said,
September
right?
28th, yeah.
Fabulous.
It starts in New York and then it goes wider after
Wonderful. We'll look for that. And I know you're also starring in Taken 2, which
Yes.
I loved the first Taken, such a great movie. Tell me a little bit about that. What did you do to get ready for that role?
And Taken 2, we take off where we left off the last time. So at this point, we're still divorced, Liam Neeson's character and I, but I'm now also divorcing, been very busy marrying and divorcing apparently, but I'm now also divorcing the current husband, and we end up in Istanbul with our daughter. And it almost seems like it's kind of like a family reunion, and we may get back together until I get taken. And I can say this because it is in the trailer.
Okay.
Yes. So that comes out October 5th. And in terms of getting in shape, I sort of try to keep myself in shape on a daily basis as best as I can with my current schedule.
Right.
I like to do Pilates, or I'm crazy enough to dance by myself in my apartment in New York.
Have you tried
or wherever
Zumba?
I love Zumba, but I need to be. It's the best.
It's so
yeah.
popular.
So I Zumba by myself.
That's great, as long as you're moving. I mean, that's what we're all about here at Shape.
Makes you happy,
moving,
makes you feel
staying
good.
fit. So you like Pilates, you like dancing.
Yes.
What about your diet? Is there anything that you're following these days?
Other than the stress diet, no, I just, I mean, I really can't say this on shape.com, but I like caffeine and I drink a lot of water. That's the healthy part.
Right.
I don't eat meat or dairy, but then I'm not particularly a fan of vegetables. So vegetable juices are fine, but actually eating them, I can't do it.
Now, of course, I mean, I've never met you in person, but you are even more beautiful than I imagined. So tell me, what are some of your beauty tips? What do you do to look good and feel good?
I say water and moisturizing are really the two, you know, on the top of the list of that. And then I think it's really loving what you do, being happy as a person, that always comes through, shines through. It gives you that kind of, you know, sheen on the face that everybody is trying to apply with makeup and creams and stuff like that. I really love what I do. I feel very privileged.
That's amazing. And now that you've tried directing, and you know, obviously you've been acting for many years, is there one that you like more, or do you like both of them equally?
Well, I can't do one without the other at the moment. I really, really love writing and directing, and I want to do it again. I've written my next screenplay. It's ready to go. I'm in the process of putting the whole thing together right now. But I really rely on, you know, financially still on you know, my acting income. So it's going to be, I'm going back and forth at the moment.
Now I know that you're, you know, you're currently based in New York. Is there anything that you like to do now that the weather is getting a little bit colder and nicer to stay in shape outdoors?
Yes, cycling outside. I have my Dutch bicycle.
Of course.
Yes, we actually have a couple. We're expanding in the bicycle department constantly because we love bikes so much, and we imported a bike from Holland that has a big basket in the front for my dog Licorice, and so he goes everywhere too. It's fun. I love being on a bicycle.
And it's so good for you. It's
like
a total body workout for your legs, your backside. So
great for the environment too.
Absolutely.
It's perfect all the way around.
And then what about, you know, there's so much temptation living in New York City when it comes to food. What's like your guilty pleasure?
Chocolate. I'm really a chocolate fanatic. I love it. And really good coffee.
Really good coffee.
Yeah.
And then like you like the dark chocolate, the milk
Dark,
chocolate. And
really
that's
dark.
the good stuff.
Yeah, thank God.
So it has antioxidants.
There's something good about my
flavonoids.
chocolate addiction.
Yeah, it's really good for you. Now, what else? What else do you want to tell your fans? Because I know a lot of people look up to you because not only are you talented, but you're beautiful. You're in shape. How do you inspire people to kind of get through the day and get going?
A couple of things, I guess. I mean, it's sort of my own little things that I've learned over time. Mostly, nobody else believes in you, and you have to believe in yourself. So even when it's hard, just look in the mirror first thing in the morning and say, I can do this. You get up and you get going. And if at the end of the day you're depressed and down because the world has beaten you down, that's fine. You lie down for a little bit and then you get back up the next day again and you just keep going. It's a very competitive world we live in the United States, and we're all very privileged to be here, I think. I certainly feel that way. And then, I think that when you find something that you love, you just work as hard as possible, because I think you have to really understand that, you have to be grateful, because there's so many people who want to do what we all do. And so when you actually are in that position, just, gratitude. I'm very big on gratitude.
I love that. And I feel like when you are happier on the inside, I think it really does show on the outside, whether you have that happy glow or that confidence. And that's something that we are all about. Be sure to check out Bringing Up Bobby, September 28th, and Taken on October 5th. Taken 2. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.